First time back at Lucas Oil in 3 weeks. How eager is this team for another opportunity, not just at home, but also to defend Lucas Oil Stadium?
No, yeah, I mean, he's been on the road for 3 weeks straight. We're definitely happy to, especially coming off of a win, being able to come back to Lucas Oil and, playing in front of our fans, especially against a great Eagles team. That's the best team in football right now. And, what other way to get a win in Lucas Oil?
Best team in football, as you mentioned, and offensively, very familiar with them, with Nick Sirianni being the head coach. A lot of similar offensive tendencies to what the offense has looked like in the past. How much can you benefit from that, but also how much do you have to know that they adapt some things with having a quarterback like Jalen Hurts?
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously they got a lot more, some wrinkles into their offense, dealing with a lot of quarterback runs with Jalen Hurts and the type of athlete that he is. So, can't really take every tendency, obviously from them and comparing it to our offense. But it's a similar scheme, and really the guys just really got to be, attention to the detail, this week with their jobs and what they're asked of.
A lot of emotion last week, a lot of change, and you guys proved your resilience, proved how you're able to be galvanized together through that adversity. How does that continue this week? How do you inject that same type of intensity into the team moving forward?
No, yeah, I mean, it's just we just got to keep stacking them. Coming in this week, the same energy we had last week. You know what I mean? The guys, with all the adversity going on, the guys came ready to work, on Wednesday, going into practice, and then stacking it with another great day, on Thursday, and another great day on Friday. So, just keeping that same edge to us. We definitely had an edge last week. Obviously, people counted us way out, and they're still counting us out. You know what I'm saying? With the Eagles coming to town, so it's gonna be fun. Being able to attack this week.
I asked Coach Saturday, as a former offensive lineman himself, what makes the task of having to go up against and match up with guys like yourself and Grover Stewart so difficult? And he said, oh my God, those guys are absolute game wreckers. How much fun has it been to maybe have some conversations with Jeff, which, with as much as he appreciates that play in the trenches?
No, yeah, I mean, it's been awesome. You know what I mean? Obviously, like you said, a guy that was playing center at an All-Pro level. I mean, he was an All-Pro, Super Bowl champ, and he knows everything that comes with it and playing in the trenches. And so being able to, like he said, being able to go against guys like that every day. You know what I mean? Even with the O-line with Q and Ryan Kelly and all the guys on the O-line, being able to just battle each other each and every day definitely gets us better.
Having the opportunity at Vegas to again close out a game defensively in the fashion that you were, another victory that this defense has sealed. How much do you guys thrive with that opportunity to be put in that position?
No, yeah, I mean, we love those opportunities. Especially because we've gave up. Obviously some games when we're, like the Tennessee game, the Washington game, gave up opportunities to get off the field. And in those situations, and being able to get it, in the game with defense on the field, getting off the field, making the big plays, it was nice to see, and it's something we can definitely build off of.
Guest reporter Tyquan Lewis was insisting I ask about the Pro Bowl and maybe the chances for yourself and Grover Stewart. There's a lot of chatter about that right now. How much excitement is it, not only when you get that type of recognition, but when you see Grover starting to finally get some attention as well?
I'm so happy for him, man. I mean, since I got here, he's been a baller, and it's hard, especially with the Pro Bowl. Obviously, it's the first one is the hardest one because you got to get in there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys with big names and going on with the whole voting process and all that. But when you see a guy that's been flying under the radar for years, I mean, at one point I was in his shoes earlier in my career, you know what I'm saying? And, just seeing him day in and day out being the same person, coming out and going out there on Sundays and he's dominating at a very high level. I'm just very happy that he's finally getting the recognition he deserves. And, he's been handling it with, like the best, like anybody would, just the Grove way, humble, he's just humble as ever. So I'm really hoping that he gets a Pro Bowl this year.